Brian Bealer's rounding them up. Going to be July 14th for sale, 1964 through 1969 Ford Mustang. You can see we got 5K and under. This search comes from a subscriber that's looking to pick a couple up for his young boys in the future to build. So we're looking for projects. And like this subscriber, if you're looking for a project or classic car, drop it in the comments below, subscribe, and I'll round them up for you. Let's get started with a really cool search, and I love doing stuff that's this kind of price range. So what this channel started out was trying to find projects for good prices. So first one's going to start us off at 500 bucks. It's going to be on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. This one's on Marketplace. It's listed 4 days ago, Missouri. You're seeing it right, 500 bucks. I believe this seller right here has quite a few of these. It says no title, bench seat car. One photo is all you get, but I included it for 500 bucks. On to another one. It's going to be a 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door, 650 bucks. Now you gotta love those prices. Listed 4 days ago, Missouri again. It is a different seller. This one has a clean title. Ground up rebuild, has everything you see. Really bad picture, so quite blurry and come on, man, that thing's rough. 650 bucks. Looking for a rotted out shell. That's about all I see is some glass. There's glass in there. I don't know if it's any good from them photos or not, but again, it was only 650 bucks. Posted 4 days ago. On to another one. So now we're up to $1,000. It's going to be a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door. Posted 6 days ago for $1,000. It's in Texas. So obviously looks like no motor and trans. It's got the paint burn off of it. It's like it's got a grill and bumpers and seats tossed in there. And I see it had that floor shifter like I took out of my blue sky comment. I probably should have left that in there, man. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to get the rods to put the automatic column shifter back in there, but like nobody has them. So I'll probably be checking out my sons on the column comment and making my own. And I just don't know how that's going to work around headers. So that's where I'm at on my blue sky comment. Haven't been recording much. But again, this is a 67 Coupe for $1,000. It's a 67 Mustang roller. Body's pretty solid. It has plenty of surface rust. Only one real rust hole on the roof. Floor pans are new. Driver's side needs to be finished, welded in. Just tacked on. Has all the glass. Some extra parts inside, including a 2-3-speed transmission. So you gotta dig that. Coming with 2 transmissions, no title, $1,000 best offer. So pretty common coming from Texas with no title. On to another one. We're still at $1,000. This is listed 4 days ago, Missouri again. It's gonna be the same seller. Had the one for 500 bucks with no title. Listed 4 days ago. Looks like they're cleaning them out, and they don't have no titles probably for any of them, and they're only throwing one photo of them on here. So I dig the aluminum slots. Not much to look at. If you're in the area, though, I guess they'd be worth going and checking out this guy's collection of Mustangs he's selling with no titles. On to another one. Going to be a 66 Ford Mustang here for $1,000, North Carolina, listed 3 weeks ago. I gotta tell you, I'm liking the looks of this one. Looks like it's somewhat all together still. And you gotta dig that. It is just a 4-lug car, it looked like. 66 Mustang. Body, good body parts, no engine, transmission, or title. So again, no title. And at these prices, kind of figure we're not going to see titles. So I myself wouldn't buy it unless it was going to be for parts on a car with no title, but that's how I am. 1967 Ford Mustang here. Listed 5 days ago. I mean, Oklahoma for 1,100 bucks. Missing the front suspension out of it. So that'll be fun hauling that one. Only 2 photos. Does say clean title, so you got to dig that. 67 Coupe project. Needs front end put on. I have most of the new parts still in new frame section. So you got to dig that. Sounds like you got all new front end for it. Factory V8 289 2-barrel car. Factory power steering, AC. It only shows you 2 photos. But I'm digging it's got a title. It's only been on here for 5 days. On to another one. Gonna be a 68 here for 1,300 bucks. Listed 3 days ago, PA. 68 Mustang, 1300, being sold as is, parts car, no title. Man, that's a pretty nice looking parts car. It looks like it's complete, and I'm digging that. So PA area looking to buy a complete together parts car. Boom, there you go. On to another one. Gonna be a 66 Ford Mustang Coupe, 2-door here, 1800 bucks, listed 2 weeks ago, New Jersey. And it's a no title. So I think we've only seen 2 so far that have had titles. Does have a V8 down in it, and he doesn't tell you what it is at all. No glass in it. You see how bad it looks inside. On to another one. Still on marketplace. Gonna be 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe, 1800 bucks, 3 weeks ago, Arkansas. Says one owner, so maybe they got a title. 66 Mustang, looking to sell or trade. What you got? Golf cart, Jeep, ATV, 6x12 trailer, 1800 bucks. One owner. I'm thinking might have a title with this one. Back window's knocked out. Is a 6-cylinder. It's a manual shift too, so you got to dig that. It definitely needs floor pans. That one's totally gone on both sides. Back seat was trash. Like I said, back window's knocked out. But it's 1800 bucks, listed 3 weeks ago. On to another one. We're finally on to Craigslist. I believe this is York, PA. And it's a 68 Mustang Coupe, 1900 bucks. I think we might have included this on a 2500 and under search. So it's still posted. It's the one that had the frame rot. Yep, it has a title. So 6 days ago on that one. PA. Pretty rough on the bottom side. On to another one. Looks like an Ohio car. This is going to be in Phoenix. 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe Project. $2,000. So we finally made it up to $2,000. Looks like it's definitely all pulled apart. No doors on it. No interior in it. 2 photos. And it says title's clean. So you got to dig that. There's a printout if you'd like to read it up. He just posted that one day ago. Not much to see with only 2 photos. So you just have to be in the Phoenix area and go check it out. On to another one. It's going to be in Baltimore. 66 Mustang CPE, stands for Coupe. That's how you'd punch it in. Craigslist, Baltimore area. It'll come up. Been posted 5 days ago. Sitting in the weeds. But again, looks like a complete car. And that's definitely how I'd like to buy one. Mustang 66, 6-cylinder, auto, been sitting. 2000 or best offer. We'll get back to you faster with the phone call, or text. Check it out. That's a good price on that, I would think, considering it's all together. Who knows how rusted it is on the bottom of it. But on to another one. It's going to be in Hickory. It's project car, 65 Mustang Coupe, $2,000, posted 19 days ago. This one's going to be in North Carolina. And again, it was posted 19 days ago. It's 2000 or best offer. Has clean title. Original titles available. But was not notarized, so many required. May require immediate bond, so that sucks, man. He's got the title, but it's never been signed off. You think if somebody passed away, it was left to somebody where they could file for something, but I don't know. Check them out if it's something you're looking for. It's pretty rough with the 6-cylinder in it. $2,000. On to another one. Again, we're just looking for projects with these prices here. This is a 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe. I'm not sure we'll find any that run and drive. 2D, $2,000, 10 weeks ago, Louisiana. Interior's all ripped out. They have one hole inside there, but check it out. Got a small block in it with a Holly on it. I don't know, other than all the mouse droppings and leaves, I can't see much other than that. I'm not even sure if it had headers on it or manifolds, but it definitely had an engine in it. So you got to kind of dig that. Some parts in the trunk. Don't like the wheels, but that's me. $2,000. What a price. It's a project car, missing parts. Has a 302 engine. Body's fine. Engine does not run. Never could get it to run again. Title somewhere, but I'll have to be double transferred. I don't know. 2,000 or best offer. Says he has a title, but it's going to take some paperwork to get it into your name. So I never like hearing that. On to another one. We're still at $2,000. This thing looks absolutely beautiful, right? It's because that's probably a picture before he started ripping it apart. It's a 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe, two-door, $2,000, listed a week ago, Texas. So now we're in Texas. We got to look for that title thing, right? And it says, got a 66 Mustang project, had for a while, original inline 6. Has been built, but not installed in the car. My uncle started to work on it. Stuff came down, no longer could work on it. Someone stole the rims, busted out a couple windows, got paperwork for the car. The title just got to go to the BMV. So he's saying he does have a title, but he's got to go to the BMV and get it straightened out. So here's what the car looks like now. Whole front end's ripped out of it. Interior's ripped out of it. You can see that window's busted out of it. But I'm digging it. I don't know why somebody stole the wheels. I couldn't stand them chrome wheels anyway, but I'm digging this ad. This don't look like a bad one. If you're in the area of Texas and he's saying he can process a title, I'd check that one out for $2,000. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Ford Mustang Coupe here, $2,000, listed a week ago, Mississippi. See, he's got two of them sitting here. Two 69 Mustang project cars. Can't make a good one if you want. Lots of parts. Was headed to Texas, but due to RIN's gas prices, not feasible anymore. So I don't know. Again in Mississippi, and this might have been a better pick of the day. If 69s is what you want to grab for your boys, there's two of them. And if there's titles for $2,000, that's $1,000 a piece. Not going to be able to beat that deal. Not even the pick of the day is that good of a deal. So something to check out right there. No engines in them. On to another one. It's going to be a 68 Ford Mustang V6. I don't know. You got a V6 in it, I guess. Coupe, two-door, 2,200, listed 2 days ago, New Jersey. Looks like it's got some lower quarter rot, some floor pan rot, and it's had some homemade floor pans put in it with a 6-cylinder, and it's not a V6, so I'd pass on that one. If you're interested in it, there it is. Pause it up, read it out. It comes with a bill of sale. On to another one. Gonna be a 67 Ford Mustang here for $2,250 in Maryland. And again, I like ones that I see that are all completely together. So I'm digging this one. He's only got 5 photos. Don't show a whole lot, but with the title, I'd go check this car out. Ford Mustang for sale, needs restoration, great car, rare. Message for more information. So that's what you have to do, is get out here and message him. First thing to ask is there a title? On to another one. That looks like a good deal right there. 68 Ford Mustang Coupe here, two-door, 2,500. You gotta dig we stayed under $5,000. So this is kind of like a mystery search, but it's all Mustang, 64 to 69. Listed 5 weeks ago, Texas. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of these cars out there too. So we didn't get all the ones off Marketplace, I'm sure. We hit all the ones off of Craigslist and then deleted up the doubles as we found them. But it says with all the parts, off the vehicle, transmission, no engine, rear end. Doesn't say nothing about a title, and again, it's in Texas. So my guess would be there is no title. And man, it's ripped apart. So have a lot of fun moving that one. On to another one. The windshield's garbage. Got the white fade all the way around it. On to another one. Gonna be a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe here, $2,500, listed 14 weeks ago in North Carolina. Now I'm digging the rims. Now the sidewall's rotted out of that one. Got some cool wheels on it. It looks like you might get 2 of them. So for $2,500, let's read this out. Clean title. Yes, it's available. 2 parts car rollers. One with the title, yellow one. Helping for a friend to sell. They're located, so it sounds like you're only getting 1 title. And some good parts go with them. Yeah, I'm digging that deal. That might be a great deal right there too. Definitely got some wood tossed in there to hold it up off the ground, and we see a lot of rot. But again, you buy a catalog, you can order all these metal parts. The big thing is the VIN numbers and the title match. On to another one. Be a 67 Ford Mustang V6 again coupe. Is this the same car we just looked at? Nope, this is a different one. Again saying V6. 67 Mustang coupe built in San Jose, California. It's got pros and cons. I guess if you like that kind of an ad, there's one to read out. No title, but clear VINs. We'll go through the pics, but again, I'm not interested in cars without titles. I live in Ohio, where we have to have a title to show that we own the car or the vehicle. So on to another one. 67 Ford Mustang here, $2,500, listed 5 weeks ago, Arkansas. And it's going to be this is a very solid builder, it says. No rust problems that I can see, including the floors. So you gotta love the sounds of that. But then it says bill of sale only. So if you're needing a shell for $2,500, gentleman saying it has no holes in it, that might be worth checking out. Although you'd have to revent it with a title. On to another one, unless you live in Vermont. 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door. It's $2,600. Going to be in Maryland. Posted 11 weeks ago. I'm digging it. It's together. I don't like the floor pans they put in it. It's like some cheap ass spray foam, man. You gotta be kidding me. Some of the way some people build this shit. That's like the worst shit you could do. This spray foam is gonna hold condensation, just continue to rot this car out. But it looks like it's all together other than the interior's yanked out of it, and definitely needs some floor pan work. I would bet the rock boxes are rotted out too. They are, including the frame. And that thing's junk. On to another one. It's going to be a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door, $2,600, Texas, listed a week ago. And that's like with any of these cars. You know, you're going to go look at one of these. You're going to look at the torque boxes in the front frame. That's going to be some of your hardest shit to fix, is going to be putting one of these frame rails in. So unless it's something extremely rare, a fastback or something you got to fix, or sentimental, I get it. Repair the frame rail, but I surely wouldn't take on one of those knowing that that's what you're going to have to do. Floor pans, that ain't such a big deal. Quarters, trunk, that's all doable. Even torque box is doable too, but when it comes to them front frame rails, man. $2,600 best offer. Lots of extra parts, it says. Bill sale only. On to another one. 66 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door. So I think that's going to be your biggest chore, is finding one that's got a good front subframe on it. A good front frame anyway, and having a title. Listed 8 weeks ago here, Arkansas again. I don't know if we ran duplicates here yet or not, but we've definitely went through a lot of cars, and I would rather see the floors missing like this than some kind of galvanized metal that's been spray foamed to keep it in. So definitely needs floor pans, and it's a stick, so I'm digging that. Clean title, I'm digging that. And that's the first thing it says, is clean title. Car's mechanically all there. Most of the interior, original inline 6. Runs is pretty extensive floors, but good base for a builder. Have the grille, the headlights, the bumpers, the taillights, the trim. Also have extra pieces to go with it. Bought it for a parts car, but it's too straight to cut up. There you go. Might be the first one that we've seen that I think that's actually worth really going and checking out. I mean, yeah, them floors are bad, but front frame ain't rotted out, man. That might be a really good one with the title. On to another one for $2,600. So this is going to be in Southwest Michigan. It's a 1966 Mustang project car, $2,900. It's tore parts in the garage. You know how I feel about finding a car in the garage. You gotta love that. It means it hasn't been sitting out in the elements getting worse. And it's got a clean title. Great project car. Rust and rot has all been removed and repaired just in time to put it together. That's what it's saying. So this could be a great project if you're in the Michigan area looking for one. I believe that's where our pick of the day is. Both those cars are going to be in Michigan too. I might let the cat out of the bag, pick the day's 2 cars. Baltimore here, 64.5, 65 Mustang, $3,000. If it's just one car, then it means they don't have a title and they're just guessing what the year is. On to another one. I want to read that out. It says it has a title, but I'm having a hard time believing that because you would have just said what year it was. So Yep, best offer. On to another one. 5 days ago on that one, Baltimore. It's a couple we've seen in Baltimore now. It's going to be a 65 Ford Mustang, Mississippi. 3 grand listed a week ago. Yep, still got the 6-cylinder in it. Not good seeing it sitting there with no glass in it. Look like 2 different cars too. So there's a blue one coming with it. Let's check it out. 2 Mustangs. One's with a nice 351 motor with the cam. I can complete the other one. Is parts. I have everything to put it back together. One has a good title, so you're only getting 1 title. Yep, that sucks. Only 1 title, but that could be a hell of a deal for 3 grand. Taking both of them. On to another one. It's going to be a 68 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door, 3 grand, listed 2 weeks ago in Missouri. So he started stripping some of the paint off of it. This don't look too bad at all. Shows you some pictures of all the parts you can buy, or do they have that stuff already? 68 Mustang has new fenders, quarter panels, floors, radiator support goes with it. Also have slot mag wheels goes with it. Next thing is the title. He doesn't mention it, but that could be a great buy right there. Looks like where the battery sat's all rotted and cut it out already. But if you got a new core support coming with it, I don't know why he just didn't show you the new parts, but instead he showed you a bunch of those. So on to another one. Again, these cars, you can buy all the parts from catalog. You got to dig that. So again, the VIN titles be the big thing to look for. 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. 3 grand, 16 weeks ago, Kansas. It's been on here for quite a while. Quarters rotted off of it. Rot around the roof. I had a quarter replaced. It's now coming off. Yeah, it looks pretty rough. 302 V8 automatic transmission, AC car. Rust seen as in photos. Lost the title. On to another one. It's going to be a 66 Ford Mustang GT Coupe here. 3 grand. Listed 11 weeks ago, New Jersey. Excuse me. And this one says clean title. You got to dig that. 289. 20 years. What's it say? I've had this car for over 20 years. Wow, man. I think he must have never drove it with it looking like that. Looks like it's got most of the interior with it. Console. V8. Again, it was a 289. I'd like to buy the engine. They got a nice printout on it. I don't want to see anything about the title. It says clean right here, so you got to dig that. Price is 3 grand. So New Jersey area, looking for one. I'd go check that one out. On to another one. It's gonna be a 68 Ford Mustang Coupe here for $3,200. Listed a week ago. It's gonna be in Maine. No motor, no trans. Man, the floors look great. It's a good looking car, man. So the next thing gonna be is the title, right? 68 Ford Mustang, 200 straight 6 automatic. Motor and train were pulled, run good when pulled. Train was stuck in gear, very solid car. Good headliner, back seats in good shape, front seats are decent. Needs a windshield. No trades, cash only, doesn't mention the title. So that might be the nicest one we've seen so far. It's a 68. You'd have to hit him up about the title. He didn't really show you the seats, but he said the seats are all in good condition too. So I'd ask to see some more photos. And if they have the title or not. They had one of those little FM converters still mounted underneath the dash. So they came with AM radios, right? On to excuse me. On to another one. It's gonna be a Fargo. 1967 project, $3,500. 15 days ago. Didn't have a video yesterday at all. I feel like I've been kind of losing my voice. So if I sound a little different today, I apologize. Trying to roll through here. There's a lot of cars. Hopefully we'll get them done in a half-hour episode. 67 Mustang. Missing title. It's a 4-speed 289. I love that. It did run when it parked in 1988. Need 3,500. Text or call. Leave a message. Yep, 15 days ago on that one. I'm digging it. Said 4-speed 289. Yep. On to another one. That's a cool drivetrain in that for no title. It's going to be a 67 Ford Mustang here, $3,500, 10 weeks ago, Missouri. Only one photo. And it says have a title. So you got to dig it's got a title. Missouri's your area. You're only giving you one picture of it, so I don't know how many parts he's got. You can read it out if you're interested in it. On to another one. Did say the floors are rusted out badly. Uncle Tony's on here. Check him out. 1969 Ford Mustang LX 5 liter. $3,500. Listed 26 weeks ago in Texas. Man, don't look bad. It says clean title. You got to dig that. It's in the garage. You got to dig that. I like the slides. Great project. Clean title. Original key. Motor transmission. Last time turnover was with a glass jar. A gas jar. So they had it running off of a glass jar, meaning that they have not run fuel to the gas tank. Price is firm. More than welcome to come check it out. It's what it says. And I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of this episode, man. I get a lot of people that message me, how much for that one? And I don't know if they're just talking about the banner. That probably is what they're talking about. But none of these cars belong to me. I'm searching these cars out on Marketplace and Craigslist for subscribers. So this is a subscriber. Wants a couple of these for his sons. When they grow up, they can pick which one they want to restore up. So yeah, I just figured I'd address that. I constantly get that question, is how much for that one? And I don't know how somebody could even ask that question if they've watched an episode rounding them up, but hey, you tell me. 1965 Ford Mustang, $3,500. I try to tell what it is that we're doing right off the bat, and I guess some people don't. Maybe I can say it too fast sometimes. Listed 5 weeks ago, Mississippi here, $3,500. 289 motored, standard transmission project car. Doesn't say nothing about the title. But I'm digging the sounds of it being a 289, 4-speed. Just have to hit him up. I don't like it sitting outside with no glass in it. See, the rear valence pan has been almost yanked completely off the car. But $3,500. Gotta love the prices that we got in this search today, right? So compared to all those huge $40,000, $50,000 things we've been seeing, it's kind of cool doing a search. That's why I like doing the mystery searches. Again, this channel was created to find deals for projects for people that really want a car badly and can't afford to go spend $50,000 on one. So Oklahoma City here, 69 Mustang, no motor, $35.95. That sounds like a price sitting at a car lot. And like, sure enough, shows you a bunch of pictures of all the shit sitting on his car lot. So Oklahoma City, looking for one wherever it was. Back here, only one picture. Being in a car lot, you'd think you'd have to sell it with a title. Manual transmission, on to another one. It's going to be, I don't know, Susanville, 67. Mustang 67 for sale, $3,800. That's going to be in California. Not a bad looking car, right? Got to dig that new gas tank. 6-cylinder, still got the console buckets in it. Some rotted out floors. Beat up quarter panel, no front bumper. But 21 days ago, so it's been on here 3 weeks. It's not been updated. It does say our best offer. California, I guess that's going to be a good price for one. On to another one in that condition, especially with a title. Oklahoma City, 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe, $3,800. Posted 21 hours ago. So you got to dig that. They've ripped the 6-cylinder already out of it. Look like some really nice seats laying up on the front of it. Definitely needs floor pans put in it. And I got a buddy that's hitting me up 10 hours ago. This was updated, wanting some cab corners and rockers and floor pans put in a 69 GMC. So that might be some footage I bring soon. Dude, I need to come up with some money to get my Harley fixed. On to another one. It's going to be 1965 Ford Mustang, $3,800, listed 2 weeks ago, Michigan. I see the headlights on, so you got to dig that. $3,800, lots of photos. You got to love that. Got a V8 engine, new floor pans, some ceramic coated headers. I mean, come on, those cost a chunk, right? Please read. If you see it on Facebook still, it means yes, it's available. You got to love that. It's got a green title in hand. Private sale. Comes with extra engine accessories. Price is firm. It's in Michigan. Check it out. That's a good one. 2 days ago. I don't think that's going to last long. So that could have very easily been the pick of the day. I'm digging it. On to another one. Again, you want to look at the front frame. Make sure it's got that title he's saying it's got. Washington, D.C. here. 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe. $39.50 8 days ago. Back seat was pulled out, but otherwise looks like it's complete. I'm digging that. It says clean title. Got a nice printout. 289 4-speed. I'm digging this one. So 6 days ago he updated the ad. 289 4-speed. I'd go check that out. If you're looking to buy one of these, Washington, D.C. area, you got to get on and go and checking that one out. On to another one. It's going to be a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door. $39.95, listed 7 weeks ago in West Virginia. It seems like everything we see in West Virginia is usually rotted out real bad, so I don't know. There you go, a little bit of rust on the frame, but I do see frame rails in it. You got to dig that. Yep, there's going to be a bad spot of rust. But it's cool, he took some pictures on the bottom side of it. Lost the title, so that's not good, man. If it was in his name, you'd have to give him a file for a title. On to another one. It's going to be a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe here, $4 grand, 21 hours ago in Rootstown, Ohio. The dash was all ripped apart, taillights are out, bumpers are off, but the body looks pretty decent. It's not showing you the underside, which is scary for an Ohio car. It does say clean title. In the process of restoration. Needs some love is what it says. To complete the job, many new parts, motor runs. So you're in Ohio looking for one, there's one to go check out. Posted 21 hours ago. On to another one. Gonna be a 67 Ford Mustang Coupe here for $4 grand, posted 34 weeks ago, Texas. Does say manual transmission, says clean title, 69302. What he's saying he's got in it. And that's not a bad looking car. Texas. Clean title. You got to dig that. And it had a manual on it. Did say 302. Wish I had that bell housing. Actually, I do have that bell housing. I need a 5-bolt. This is probably a 6-bolt. So it's probably not the right bell housing I need. I need a 289 bell housing. I haven't even bothered to get on really trying to find one of those or get one because I'm trying to get my Blue Sky car going, 64 Comet going first. So it's going to be in Ventura, and it's going to be California, right? Sure enough, right outside Los Angeles. 66 Mustang, $4,200, 8 days ago. It's got the 6-cylinder in it. It's got all the interior in it. I dig that it had white interior. Even though it was all trash and probably needing redone, I just like white interior. So I dig that shot. 6-cylinder automatic, clean title. So in California, clean California title in hand. We should almost take a picture of that to show that it's possible. $4,200. I think Texas is worse than California with the no titles anymore. This is going to be in Portland. It's a 1966 Mustang, $4,500, listed 1 day ago. Of course, we had to grab one from Portland. So you got a lot of parts go with it. Looks like it's not full of holes. I'm liking it. Actually looks like a pretty decent car. Clean title. It's like everything out in Portland. Pretty decent looking car. Set up for a 289. No engine transmission with this deal. It's $4,500 best offer. No low ballers. So it says best offer, but no low ballers. Don't try to offer him $2 grand. On to another one. It's gonna be a 68 Ford Mustang Coupe for $4,500, Connecticut. 2 days ago. I dig it sitting in the garage. Not too many great photos, just a couple around it. Does show it's got the dash still in it. Got some seats, console, back seats still in it. Barn Find Resto Project 302 automatic, extra parts and trim. Doesn't say anything about a title. Connecticut on that one. On to another one. Yep, it might need slight floor paint in this one. It's going to be a 65 Ford Mustang, $4,500, 6 weeks ago, New York. And you see it right, it's Fastback. So if it was a Fastback you was looking to pick up for one of them boys, man, this might be worth going and grabbing. 6 weeks ago, New York. And it's a shell, no title. You see it right. That's what they're wanting for a fastback routed out shell. 4,500 bucks. On to another one. I believe that's going to be the only fastback on the episode. This is a 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe here, 2-door, 4,500 bucks. 4 weeks ago, New York. This car looks pretty decent too, man. I'm liking the paint, liking the aluminum slots. It's like the 6-cylinder's been all freshly gone through already. Dig the wooden wheel. Dig that it's a stick shift on the floor. Again, I don't think these Mustangs even came on the column. So, on the floor was your only option. Yep, and it's selling. 67 Mustang, 6-cylinder, 3-speed manual. Needs carb work, has some damage in the rear end of the roof, needs new rear window. Yep, I forgot, I didn't even notice the rear window's knocked out. But at least they got plastic over it, not letting it rain right into the trunk and into the floor pans. Bill of sale only. I mean, that's disturbing with the bill of sale only. On to another one. Nice looking car. It's a shame it don't have a title. So 1967 Ford Mustang, 4,500 bucks. Listed a week ago, Orange Grove, Texas. It don't look bad at all, right? Looks like that might have run. Clean title, needs some work. Have new floor pans. Most of the parts just don't have the time. Clean title, you gotta check that out. That's one worth going and checking out right there. 67 Texas. A week ago. On to another one. San Francisco Bay Area here for 64.5. Project car, 4,800 bucks. Got the interior in it. You got to dig that. Got an engine in it. Says it has a title. So it's a 260 V8. Said he'll update the ad soon. It's been posted in 3 days. Check it out. That's what you're looking for in that area. San Francisco Bay Area. That's got to be cheap per car out there. Like any kind of car, I would imagine, right? On to another one. Going to be in Vermont. 64.5. Mustang Coupe. $49.95. So we're almost to the reserve. 28 days ago, this ad was posted. I love how they painted all that pretty paint on the floor pans. Fortunately, it don't have to be pretty paint on the floor pans. This can be painted with anything as long as you paint it. It's going to be covered with sound deadener and carpet, right? So you don't have to waste high-dollar red paint to do that. But again, that could be tractor paint. Who knows? Red on red. Clean title. Rest of my daily driver, rat rod, drag car. I don't know what the hell the ad's trying to say. 28 days it's been on here. It was updated just 4 days ago. He probably price dropped it. $49.95 is the price on that one. Again in Vermont, so I would guarantee a title. On to another one. It's a 68 Ford Mustang Coupe, 2-door, $5,000, 2 days ago, Missouri. And again, not a bad looking car. It's missing the hood. Top of the engine's ripped apart. And as soon as I say that, he shows you the torque box is completely missing and it's rotted into the frame. So that's not good. You can see where somebody else put a floor pan in it, but the torque box on the other side is rotted the exact same way. Well, it looked like they were definitely fixable as long as that rust ain't up into this front frame rail. Looked like those areas he showed you could be fixed. You want to start off by plating this frame up real good before you seal it all in with the new torque box. On to another one. It's a 66 Ford Mustang, 2-door, $5,000, listed 3 weeks ago, Missouri. At least they got a tarp over it. You gotta love that. So they're keeping the weather out of it. 66 Mustang basket case. Rebuild engine, new interior. Doesn't mention a title. And we've seen some of these ones here, even though they've gotten up close to $5,000. Still don't have titles. So first thing I'd hit him up with, Missouri on that one. Is there a title? On to another one. And we are at the $5,000 limit. It's a 1965 Mustang Premium Coupe. $5,000, 5 weeks ago, PA. Sitting in a barn. Kind of got to dig that. It's not been getting rained on. It looks like it's complete. 65 Mustang, no title. So there's my point exactly. Just because they're $5,000 doesn't assure you're going to get a title with it. Decent shape for the year. Yep, so there's some good parts. If it's posted, it's available. On to another one. That'll be our last marketplace ad. So this is 1969 Ford Mustang, $5,000. This should have been pick of the day. This sounds like a great one to go get. 12 weeks it's been on here in Kansas. So 69 Ford Mustang. Engine's gone, but the C4 trans is still there. Originally a 302 car. Color was gold with the black vinyl top. This car has no rust throughout anywhere, and that's why I said it should be the pick of the day. So even though he said no rust throughout anywhere, someone's yanked that rear tail pan off. You can see how it's damn near been yanked off the car. But he's saying zero rust. And you gotta love the sounds of that. Check that out. He's got pictures of the bottom side to show it's not rusted out. It's a cool one. Yeah, title will be the biggest thing. You just have to hit him up. There you go. Clear Kansas title in his name. So, should have been the pick of the day. If you're looking for a 69, that was the best one we've seen for $5,000. On to another one. It's going to be a 64 Ford Mustang convertible for $5,000. Again, this should have been the pick of the day. It's going to be in Harrisburg. It's going to be in Pennsylvania. You see it right. It's a 64 convertible. Yep, you're looking for a badass Mustang. This would be one to go get. It's manual transmission. It's clean title. It's been garaged since 1996. Not driven at all. Would make a great project car, and I'd have to agree, being a convertible, you wouldn't be going wrong going and buying that one. So how long will it be on here? It's been on here 18 days so far. Check it out. On to my pick of the day. It's going to be this one right here. So it's Northern Michigan. It's 1965 and a 66 Ford Mustang Coupes. 289 V8 automatic rusty. $4,900, posted 11 days ago. So this is the one I'd go grab, buddy. I know you said you got a couple boys that you'd like to pick up Mustangs for them to build in the future, and they can fight over which year they get. Well, I didn't catch what area you were at when we were chatting in the comments below. You didn't say really what area we were at, but if Michigan's not too far to go, Northern Michigan, weather's still nice, going up there and grabbing something now. These both got titles. I think this is the buy of the day. I sure do. So that's the one I go check out for them boys. And what a great idea, buying them up now for your sons to have in the future. Loving it. And that's what this channel's about. Again, is finding great deals for people that really want cool cars that they just can't afford to go pay $20, $30, $40, $50,000 for. And if that's something you're interested in, subscribe. Drop in the comments below the make and the model you're looking for, and I will round them up for you. With that said, thanks to all you new subscribers. The only thing I really ask, and I need to start asking more because I never ask, is hit a big thumbs up. If you dig me that I'm searching for cars, for subscribers, click on the thumbs up, man. It helps me out a lot. So it's the one way you can give back to the channel. Is I'm not asking for money. Just hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you prefer. Either way, if you click on something, it helps my channel. And with that being said, if this isn't your favorite YouTube car channel, like I've been saying, it should be. Peace out, everybody.